everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York. Today I got 8 eggs. I went outside to give them scratch 4 times. They made up for yesterday. I was just telling Jim that they didn't crow at all yesterday for scratch, but today they crowed 4 times. And I gave them an extra one. I gave them 5 because when I went out for the eggs, I was telling Emily that when she is gathering the eggs, it would be nice to just throw some scratch to them. And she came out to see where I throw it. And I said, make sure you give it to Thunder, because Thunder always stands in the back. And this way to make sure she gets some, so you throw it as far as you can. Well, today I walked right after I got up. I got up early. I got up before my alarm on my watch when my Fitbit goes off. So I got up like it was 10 after 6, I think it was. I'm on the old time still apparently, which is good because soon we'll be springing forward and it will be that time. But then I'll probably want to sleep. Who knows? Anyways, I walked before I had my breakfast, and I've been eating oatmeal with raisins. I put a little bit of ground flaxseed in it. Boy, my ear itches today. Then I squirt a couple squirts of stevia in it because it needs something. And I make it so it's I start everything when it's cold. I don't do like they say on the box where you're supposed to bring the water to a boil and then add the oats. I just put them in everything cold, and then just put it on real low and let it just kind of warm up together. I put a half an apple in there too, because I figure why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so I did, and I walk before I have that. I get up in the morning, and then I go in and I do my walking. I try to get my 5,000 steps before I have breakfast on an empty stomach. They say it's best to do your exercise on an empty stomach. So that's what I'm doing. I'm walking every day for 5,000 steps. And today while I was walking, I was listening and watching videos again. And let me tell you who I watched today. I watched R&W Farmstead, which is Tony. It's he did Farm Truck Friday, and it's he tells of all the people that are ailing in the area that need prayers, and then he does a little praying for them. It's really very, very. I learn a lot because there's a lot of them that I watch and I don't realize that somebody is ill in their family or somebody has passed away, because I don't know that. I don't watch all of them, but I have watched them in the past, so when he's mentioned them, I recognize who they are. Then I watched FNM Lifestyle. Laurie, she was doing her food prep. Boy, she does a lot of cooking, an awful lot of cooking. And those boys, they eat well. Let me tell you, she measured out her husband's, because he's going to do that weight loss thing where he takes the shots. I forgot what it's called. But she had to weigh out his meat, and she weighed it out before when it was dry, before it was cooked, and then she weighed it after it was cooked. And she uses Alexa to figure out how many, because she had 8 packages, and she wanted to know, and she weighed it to see how much, and she asked Alexa how big each package should be. I use Alexa a lot. In fact, Alexa said, "It's Friday, start your," whatever she said, "start your
weekend, fun weekend," or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Then I watched Darlene's Life with Parkinson's, and Darlene will be getting a pump, we hope. They wanted to she has to have a colonoscopy. Ugh, that's so, I hate those.
That's bad.
Those are so bad. I'm hoping that when I have to do mine, they give me the little one where you just give them a sample on a card and mail it back in. I'm hoping.
Hopefully.
I don't know. The new girl that I have, I told her the hardest part of that colonoscopy is drinking that stuff, because I don't like pop. I don't like any soda of any kind. And so she goes, "Well, you're not due for another year, so when I go this year is when she will say that I have to do something."
Yeah. What kind of pump is Darlene getting?
It's for her Parkinson's. She gets her, I think it's the lithodopa or something.
One of her medicines.
One of her medicines she's supposed to be getting, and it's supposed to be more on a steady And rather than, like when you take a pill or something, it's good for a while. It takes a while to work, and then when it works good, and then it dies. Well, the pump should be like more of a steady. It's like when I had the epidural, and this way the pain, or I could pump it. If she doesn't pump it, it pumps automatically for her. And they have to
Gives
do
her
surgery.
an even amount of medication
Right.
throughout the day.
And if she finds that she can't swallow anymore, they can also tube feed her through that same area. Let's see. And I started another video, but I didn't finish because I hit the 5,000 and the hour had passed. I hit the 5,000 before the hour, but I walked till the hour is done. And it was Terri Leist. I was watching you, Terri. She's so funny. Even though she does the same thing day in and day out, it's still funny. It's funny listening to her. A lot of times I don't have to even look at what she's doing because she's talking so much, and she tells you what she's doing, which is wonderful for me because I don't when I'm on the other side of the room, I'm not seeing what they're showing or if they're showing anything. But she's telling it, so I'm catching it. And when I go around the table, I can see them. When I'm going around the table, I can see it because I have it in the little area. One of these days, I'll videotape me walking. But my room is a mess, so I really don't want you to see the mess. So I haven't done that. Well, then I watched a few videos where they were talking about exercise and keeping your legs strong, and they had an older lady in it. I don't remember what channel it was, but I was watching it, and I did more exercise with her. It was where she was going up the stairs and down the stairs, up the stairs and down the stairs. And we have stairs, and so there was a lady I was watching one time. There was a lady that was in her 90s, and she was having a house built in her 90s. She had a house built. And she said that she wanted her bedroom upstairs. And she said the reason she wanted her bedroom upstairs is so that she would have to climb the stairs to go to bed. And it would keep her in good shape, which is true. And we have to go upstairs to go to bed. Well, anyways, when I was watching that video and my arm buzzed and I looked to see what I had gotten, and I'd gotten my 10,000 steps at that point, but then it buzzed again, and I'm thinking, what the heck's it buzzing again for? And it was to tell me that we had done 600 steps in that little video, which was a lot of steps, actually. So I looked to see how many steps I actually got, and I got 11,241 steps. And then I wrote down Jim's too. He got 7,084 steps, but he will get more. We walk again. We will get more because before the night is done, we will be walking around the house and getting more steps. We have when we were moving the office from upstairs to downstairs to the far room, and it used to be my dad's bedroom for a while, my mom and dad's bedroom. It was 90 steps from up at the old office down to the new office, and we were carrying books, and that was a lot of work. Carrying the stuff down and all the stuff that was in the office to put it in the new office. And then we moved it from there to where it is now, pretty much. Yeah. My desk was in the kitchen for a while, but I didn't like it in the kitchen. So I moved it to mine used to be where you're at. And then I moved across the room to the other wall. When it was where you're at, I used to be able to see out the window, but now I don't see what's going on out the window. But I do look out the sliding glass door, and I can see what the chickens are doing. Yep. And it's funny, but Fred hasn't bothered me again. He hasn't come to the door to tell me he needs scratch. He's been up on the railing, though, crowing. And Mister's down below with the girls. And so when they all gather, that's when I go out. Otherwise, I don't go out. Well, I hope you all had a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.